This is Dr. Masters thanking you for clicking on to today's mini consultation. There's a very popular expression which goes, when one door closes, another opens. Every ending is the beginning of something new. Throughout history, there have been prophecies of doom or ending. Yet from every ending, there has come something new. If life were to end on this planet, it does not mean that life itself would end. Life in this universe can never end, for universal consciousness or God will forever be. The closer a person is to the consciousness of God within themselves, the closer they are in consciousness to eternal or God's consciousness, which simply is. The more Christ-minded one is, that is, having an awareness of mortal consciousness with universal God consciousness, the more the person continues as a part of the eternal. Changes in the visible physical universe are constantly taking place, some of an enormous magnitude. Yet, the eternal, universal God consciousness remains. Live life, then, in Christ-mindedness, of the oneness of your soul with God. And whatever changes may be, you'll be forever in the eternal light consciousness of God. With this in your thoughts, let us turn inward. I turn inward to the very center and nucleus of my mind, that Christ-mind conscious point of contact where my soul is in an eternal state of oneness with the mind and spirit of God. Here in the light of higher awareness within myself, let me recognize and acknowledge that I am part of one eternal consciousness, reality that is God. My soul and the spirit of eternal life are inseparable. Whatever changes takes place in the outer physical world in no way diminishes my oneness with God's presence. By living in God's presence, I assure myself of eternal life. I therefore meditate upon the presence of God within myself. I give up my personal sense of ego and identity to God's eternal presence that lives within me. My soul and God are part of the eternal process. This brings me to a state of peace, security, that no matter what takes place in the world of physical matter and energy, I am part of the primal energy, the light presence, the eternal that is God. For this realization, this day, I give thanks. I let it be so, and so it is. The Secret Teachings of Christ, a 3-part weekly series, began with Part 1 on Sunday, December 2nd, continued with Part 2 on Sunday, December 9th, and continues for an entire week, having begun on Sunday, December 16th. if you haven't already watched this revealing 3-part series, be certain to watch and let others know about our special 3-week series that we have each year about this time at Christmas, which reveals the mystery teachings of Christ, that which Christ taught to his immediate group of disciples. Remember that this is on a complimentary basis and available 24/7 on universityonline.tv. And also that universityonline.tv is available on smaller screens of tablets, smartphones, netbooks, and other handheld devices. Thank you for joining with me today. And be certain to be with me tomorrow. And in the interim, may God bless you and those you love today and this eternal moment of always.